guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Liana, and today I'll be sharing with you another thrift flip transformation. In today's video we'll be working with mostly long sleeve shirts, so you'll be able to source them nice and easy in your old wardrobe. Perhaps if you don't have any in your old wardrobe, I can 100% guarantee you will find it at the op shops super easily. I've selected half of mine from my mum's wardrobe. She's gonna kill me when she finds out that I've taken them. Otherwise, the other half I've gotten as hand-me-downs, and I've also gotten them at op shops, and I've just held on to them for a long time for this video because it's nice and easy, and I swear to you, you guys will love it and be able to follow through with it because I'll show you step by step on how to do it. So before I jump into today's episode, I wanted to do a special shout out mention to Ana Luisa for providing me with these gorgeous new jewelry pieces that I'm wearing in today's episode, and you'll see me wearing throughout my video. I've literally been wearing them every day. They're so gorgeous and such good quality. If you guys haven't heard of Ana Luisa, they are a New York based jewelry label that work with really fine, high quality metals, arranging from everywhere around the world, sourcing them, curating them in a really unique way so that they are long lasting and super unique. They work in limited batches when creating their gorgeous pieces. This ensures that there's limited excess waste being made to the environment. Considering the quality that they are, it's super good price point for anyone that's wanting to upgrade their jewelry pieces. So I've popped their code down below if you are interested in purchasing their stuff or have any gift ideas or want to treat yourself to something. Definitely check them out. I've put their details down below with my code for you to use at the checkout point. Alrighty, so let's jump right into my video today, guys, and I'm super excited to share it with you guys. So this sweater right here that I'm wearing is a common problem and issue which I think a lot of you would experience in your lifetime, where you buy a knitted sweater and you put it in the washing machine, and then once you get it back, it's shrunken into a tiny piece of garment which is impossible to fit in. But I'm going to show you a nice and easy technique which you can do to fix this problem and still keep your garment and wear it in a nice, chic and modern way. So this is the next one which I've gotten from my mum's wardrobe. I like how it's super tight, and I like the color because it's nice and monochrome with like my usual basic wear that I normally wear, and I think this color will go with a lot of outfits. So this next one here is another one of my mum's long sleeve skivvy tops, which is super comfy actually, and I'm sure she would have gotten it at the op shop because me and my mum, we go thrifting all the time. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. It's super comfy. It's kind of like a jersey material, and it's got like these button detailings here, which is super cute. Alright, so this is the next one here. It's just a basic long sleeve. I was given this from a friend. It's originally from JJ's. It's pretty plain, basic, so I want to do something with it definitely, but I'm not quite sure yet. But I'm going to show you guys right now what I'm going to do. So here I've got the first top in that I'm wearing. I'm just going to draw in a new asymmetric line to create a new neckline. I'm then going to take it off and finish drawing in that line properly, connecting it to the back, and then going ahead and cutting it. I'm also next just going to crop it a little bit so that it looks a bit more sexy. Now that everything's been cut, I'm now able to sew down all the raw edges. Here I'm just doing the hem and folding it in at 5 centimeters, double fold, and sewing across. There you have the new completed asymmetric top. Here's what it looks like and the before. On to the next sweater. I want to make it a backless design, so here I'm drawing in a new design line to create that backless look. Now that the design lines are drawn in, I'm able to cut it out and remove this back part of the sweater. Alright, so for the next one, I'm just going to add some bias binding to the raw edges of the sweater. After sewing down all the bias binding to the raw edges, I'm going to create a nice cutout design on the left and right front, shoulder, arm areas of the sweater. And now I'm ready to cut the design shape out. And to ensure we cut it out properly, I'm just going to put some pins around the cutout. And so this is what the sweater looks like with the new cutouts. After sewing down all the bias binding to the raw edges, I'm going to need 2 drawstrings, which will need to be around 30 to 40 centimeters long, which will be the tie around at the back. And there you have it, a new backless sweater top with a nice tie up at the back. Here's what it looks like and the before. Alright guys, I'm gonna go right ahead and cut this new top that I've got here. I'm going to make it a 1 shoulder top, and then after I make it a 1 shoulder, I'm just going to add a little cutout right here. So now I'm just going to do the cutout on the other side of the arm. Alright, so what I just did, which I forgot to video, was I just cropped the bottom bit of the hem. It was just by a little bit that I've cut off, just to give it a bit more of an edgy, nicer look. So now we're just ready to sew down the raw edges of this striped top that we've just cut. I've just put some paper down below just to stop the top from stretching. Moving on, I'm gonna get a 6mm elastic transparent gel, but essentially I'm just going to place it right in between the cutout in which we have just cut, just to keep the sleeve in place and that it doesn't slip off the shoulder when I'm wearing it. And so I'm just going to hand sew it down to keep it nice and secure and comfortable, ready to be worn. And then we have a new asymmetric top done. Alright, so next top that we have here is the extra long one. As you can tell, it's like never ending. I'm going to turn the top inside out, and you'll see why in a minute. But basically, when we're about to sew it, we need to be working from inside out. So this is the inside of the top, and what we're going to do is work from the bottom here by placing a ribbon from the bottom up, and we're going to place the ribbon just around the bust area here, and I'm going to snip it there. Bear in mind we need to fold the edges of the ribbon so that there's no raw edges showing. So I'm just going to cut a little bit extra, and I'm going to cut another same length of that ribbon. So I'm just going to pin the ribbon down and centering the ribbon so that the center of it is sitting right where that side seam is. And so this kind of tunnel we're going to sew on the side, left and right, and then as well as the middle. And once that's done, we're able to feed our shoelaces through. So that's just one side seam done. Now we're going to have to do the other side. Just going to fold the edge there, down the ribbon, keeping it centered in where that side seam is. Once all the pins are in place on both the ribbons on the left and right side seam of the top, we're able to go ahead and sew down each side of the ribbon as well as the center of the ribbon. Using a small safety pin, I'm just going to pin it through one of our drawstrings to start with, and we're going to essentially feed this safety pin together with the drawstring through one of the tunnels in the side seam. We're going to use a push and pull kind of technique and pull that drawstring all the way to the top of the ribbon. We're able to hand sew it down. And now we're able to repeat the same process on the other side of the tunnel of the same ribbon. And now that this second drawstring has reached the top of the ribbon, we're able to hand sew it again, just like what we did before. And we're able to repeat the whole thing again on the other side seam. Now that all the drawstrings have been hand sewn onto the top of the ribbon inside the top, we've got the fun part of pulling the drawstring and pulling the top up and just adjusting the ruching according to how we want it to sit on ourselves. Here's a look at the before and after. And there you have all the looks of today's transformations. Here's a look at all the befores and afters. Hi guys, so that comes to the end of my DIY thrift flip transformation today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's episode. If you found it helpful or useful and you really liked watching it, give it a thumbs up or comment down below. And if you're already not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel to receive more updates on DIYs and thrift flip transformations, as well as styling videos. And before I wrap things up, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa for their gorgeous jewelry pieces in which they have. I've attached their code down below for you to receive a discount at your checkout. So if you're interested and wanting to treat yourself or buy any upcoming gifts or present, definitely give them a squiz, and I without a doubt guarantee you will enjoy their stuff that they have on their website. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video, and until next time, bye.